The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you got the Dow down 15, Nasdaq's off 32, S&Ps are off 5.5. And bottom line, folks, you can expect some high volatility out here today in spades. Bottom line, what do you have? The bulls want to save the market. There's no two ways about that. The fight is on. It's a good fight that's happening out here at this particular point. So what do we have? Let's go break down the S&Ps first, because if we take a look at the E-minis, this is what you have happening inside the E-minis. We bring this back. You'll see right what we're going against here. So E-minis from yesterday to today, the price spread 21.24, got down to 21.02 this morning. What you've done in this counter trend bounce right off the open, which is so cool for traders, folks. Okay, because the bottom line, you can be on either side of this thing if you just got fast fingers. Bottom line, I expect you're going to see lower prices coming right from now, right going into the close. Why? Because what you had is this. We got a nice high volume swing point down at the low. You did the counter trend bounce. You got right up to ice. You came into that area with light volume. Bottom line, now it's on the bears. That's the bottom line. Now it's on the bears to say, okay, can you sell this baby down once again? Now, NDX 100. Let's go take a look at the NDX 100. Which is really intriguing out here is that you got the NDX 100 down and down big, and Apple's not even part of the expansion on the way down right now. And Apple's off $6. Big deal. We'll get into Apple, but because Apple's going to break and go after that last swing low that was established out there on July 9th. That number is 119.22. It hit 121. It's at 124 right now, but you're banging into that number with 47 million versus 78 for the whole day. Now, back to the NDX 100. This is what you have. Putting strength into it today is Intuitive Surgical. That's up 10%. It's up $52. You get Checkpoint up 649. You got Monster.com up, Monster Beverage route up 356, and you got Google up $11. Taken away from it, on the way down, you got Illumina. Illumina's down $25. You got LLTC, Linear Tech, down $330. You got Advanced Micro down $401, and you got Micron Tech down $98. If we go over to Linear Tech, I want to show you something on Linear Tech, and we were shot Linear Tech in my daily newsletter. Now, this is an ABC structure on the way down, but what you also have is this. We bring this back, you're going to see that LLTC just went from $47 to $39, okay? We bring this back, and what's going to pop up here? This is happening time after time after time. October, swing low, $37.57. We're going right after it. The high of that swing low is 40.27. The low is 37.57. Bottom line, it's not only going to go after it. I suspect what it's going to do is probably just take it out. You know, we'll see how that shakes out, but that's what it looks like. Now, let's go over to Apple. We take a look at Apple. Actually, let me take this one off. We'll put this one up right now. Okay. So, Apple comes out with numbers. Bottom line, they were shot on the aspect of how many phones they were selling. They gapped down today. They gapped down $6, $7. You're at 124.26. You have buyers buying the dip, no doubt about that. Okay. First expansion down, however, at 121.99. Guess what? Has juice. What does that say? That says before the end of the day, we're going to be at that low in Apple once again. You want to see something that was really wild? Okay, I've seen this play out before too, and this is going to be really interesting to watch what exactly happens with Chipotle. And this is what it is. Last night, Chipotle comes out with numbers. Chipotle's down $50. Now it opens up $50, okay? So what do you have here? Okay, let's bring this back. Take a look at this. And what Chipotle had done is that you had two separate downdrafts on their earnings, mind you, and you had the same correlation last night. That's what you had before they had the conference call, before they said they're going to buy back $100 million in stock. Now, the high right now, I believe the high is 727. Yeah, it is. Okay. So your high out there is 727.97. We've hit 728.83. You know, bottom line, we'll see if, in fact, that baby can stay up into that levels. What I expect we're going to see out here in Chipotle is it's going to close somewhere 713, 700, somewhere around there, and you're going to reject that a higher price. So we'll see how that just does shake out by the end of the day. Yeah, I know. CMG. It's really amazing watching this baby shake out. There's no two ways about that. Okay, now let's go over and take a look at the NDX 100. We'll do that through the three Qs. What do we have with the Qs out here this morning? Qs out here this morning are trading out at down 97. Not a big deal, by the way. Okay. What the type of information we are going to get out of this today, though, is that are we going to have volume as we came down against the gap higher on the 16th? The 16th, what the NASDAQ NDX 100 had continued to do is that it was gapping up almost every day in the last 10 days. Now, you're coming against 29 million shares. The high of that level was 111.96. We've hit 112.16. How we bang into that is going to say, does the NDX 100 get back inside the lower range again? The lower range inside the NDX 100 is 111.16, I believe. Yeah, it's 111.16. That's the April time frame. One of the equities that have saved itself from last night till today is Microsoft, MSFT. Let's go take a look at it. And this is important for the Dow Industrials as well as the NDX 100. Microsoft had the largest quarterly loss in their history. That was a write-down from buying the Nokia handset unit, $7.5 billion. Microsoft was actually down $2 last night after they announced that. At first, it was fine. You know, so we'll see how Microsoft trades out the rest of the day. Thus far, what you've had is that you opened at the 45, 44 level. You bounced to 46. But Microsoft also has the high volume swing low from the open this morning. So this is just going to be wild watching this whole thing shake out right across the board. Gold contract. Let's go look at the gold contract intraday. We have a gold out here is this. Put this on a 10-minute. Where are you? There you go. Okay. Gold contract right now is trading at 85. The low of Sunday night was the 80. It's like, okay, man, you're going to go after it. We've done 123,000 contracts thus far, you know, and we'll see how we basically come into that area. It's going to be really hard to break that down. But what we do have, the last get-go, the last 10-minute bar has some juice in it. You know, when we just hit that, let's see, did we hit the 85 earlier? Once, twice. No, this. Yeah, okay, so on this bar here, which is at 10 o'clock, right when I get on, it hit 85.80. The low is 85.60, which was hit at 7:50 a.m. Well, that's going to get intriguing, actually, because it's going to need a lot more juice than it did, and it didn't reach that lower level. So that very well, right now, let me see how many minutes is left in that 10-minute. Well, that's 7 minutes into the 10-minute bar. And if that can't handle that lower price at this particular point and rejects it, you may get some action going up to the 1107. It looks to me right now you're at this 1087, but the 1104, 1107 area gold's comfortable at right now. You know, so it's going to need more than that to get the higher price. But the way it's been trading, it likes that comfort level. Let's go take a look at some of the Dow stocks that were actually inside the Dow Industrials. We'll see what's putting strength versus weakness. Putting the strength inside the Dow is that you have Boeing up 289, Walmart is up 97 cents, you have McDonald's up 86 cents, and Home Depot is up 88. Apple is actually the largest drag on the Dow Industrials. Apple is down 629, Caterpillar is next, 227, Microsoft is 87, and Verizon is down 55. When we take a look across the Atlantic, the FTSE right now is down 1 3/10%. The DAX is off 0.4%. That's unusual that the DAX, the FTSE is getting whacked more than the DAX, but it certainly is. The FTSE didn't go up as far, and bottom line is that this is coming down with some vengeance. Not sure what is pushing this baby lower, but the FTSE right now is at the 6680 mark, and that baby is going after the July 7th lows. And this very well could be a very large ABC structure on the way down. What we did have out here, XLNX, that's also Xilinx. That's also doing an ABC structure on the way down. If that gets more than 3.4 million shares today, that's an ABC structure on the way down also. Let's go see if what's it? ADI. Let me see what ADI looks like. That's probably an ABC. That's an ABC down, too. There's a lot of ABC structures on the way down. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow's down 15. Nasdaq's off 27. S&Ps are off 4. We're going to break back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You've always taken the long view when it comes to investing, but what if there's an opportunity right under your nose? What if you could be more responsive to market trends to seek to boost your portfolio performance right now while seeking to reduce your overall risk? At Direction Funds, we connect investors with alternative strategies that seek to maximize their returns. Smart investors deserve smart alternatives. Find yours at directionfunds.com. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risk charges, and expenses of Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Funds. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact the Direction Funds at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
You know what's cool? taking something that's good for you, something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right in the front page, right in the carousel, the best trades in August by our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. Now, Larry has an awesome newsletter. It's Fibonacci 24/7. This webinar that is going to be broadcast on July 27th from 5:30 to 6:30 Eastern Standard Time is for his subscribers. Now, you can subscribe, folks, right now, right here. And the way you'd get your first month is only $48.50. It comes with a money-back guarantee. You don't like it? No problem. You get your money back. After the first month, you'll like it, you'll get charged $97 a month. As you come over to TFNN, bottom line, you can test drive it right now. If you've never had it, $48.50 will get charged. You get to the workshop next Monday night, 5:30 to 6:30. Larry's going to walk you through what he's been looking at for the last couple months and what is lining up for the month of August. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. And of course, don't forget that bottom line is that we broadcast every trading day from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. You can get it right on your cell phone, tfnn.mobi. So market-wise out here, you get basically a flat market. When you look at it, bottom line is it's not that bad. The key that I'm going to be looking at out here today, do we get an expansion of volume? What we got yesterday is that we got a slight expansion of volume in the NYSE as we moved lower. Not the type of expansion of volume now in order to basically dictate lower prices following through. We'll see if we get that today. So far in the SPY out here today, we have 21 million, which does set up, basically volume coming in the marketplace. That's a lot of volume for only 45 minutes. What were you, 45 minutes? Yeah. Well, we're an hour into it. That's a lot of volume for an hour into it. Inside the NDX 100, what do we have inside the NDX 100? We are at 11 million. That's also a lot of volume because so picture the NDX 100 has almost done as much volume as it does a half a day, and we get an hour into it. So I suspect what you're going to see is you're going to see more selling come in the marketplace. And one of the kickers, there's no doubt, one of the kickers are going to be, okay, are they going to be able to get Apple all the way back topside? Or, in fact, is the larger sellers going to come into Apple and come in fast, furious, and all of the above? And then the card out here will be a Microsoft. Will Microsoft close at the lows? And, as I said a little bit earlier, Microsoft has a high volume swing low, so does an Apple. That dictates that the probability is higher that, in fact, that's where these babies will be when the next leg starts on the way down. So it's going to be really wild watching this whole thing shake out. The small caps. Let's go to the small caps because what's just intriguing, the small caps haven't been able to get any traction whatsoever, but yet the small caps this morning, actually went positive first, which was just a mind blower. Oh, the IWM is positive by 15 cents right now. Now, let's go take a look at this baby. So, same setup, though. Wow, this is a trip. Okay, so exact same setup. You get a high volume swing low out here at 123.88. We're at 124.63 right now. So that is the same setup. That's saying that lower prices are going to come there also. Some of the high volume stocks in this market right now, you have, let's see, Regions Financial is up 23 cents. You got, what the heck is this? XOMA. Let me look at this. XOMA. This got to be a biotech that just blew up. Let's see. XOMA. So this thing, yeah, biopharma company, they develop, manufacture genetically protein peptide antibodies. This blew up, all right. Whoa, it just fell out of bed. Okay, so let me see this thing for a second. So this equity's down 320, trading at $1.10, and ready to go out of business, I guess. Yep, that's what it looks like. And this, let me just see this. What was the highs in this? We'll bring this back. Holy cow. This is a mind blower, folks. The high was $266 in this, and you're at $1.15. Wow. Yep. Bottom line, biotechs can go to the moon or go to hell in a handbag. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. Come right back. Dow's down 25. Nasdaq's up 29. S&Ps are up 5. We're going to break back.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to diversify your financial portfolio, consider the Principal Protected Market Safe CD from Everbank. They've just released the second running of their 5-year Market Safe Power Metal CD, which combines the power of gold, silver, and copper. You get exposure to 3 valuable metals in one index CD and have the potential to earn up to 45% capped upside payment at maturity if the metals increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should they decrease? No worries. There's zero risk to your deposited principal here, as you still get 100% of it back. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on the CD. Intrigued yet? The August 17th funding deadline is quickly approaching. So hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN-CD for more information, including important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN-CD. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile based scanner in the industry, powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN has just announced a brand new morning lineup that is geared specifically for traders in this volatile traders market. Every morning at 8 a.m., John Logan starts things off with his daily program, The Global Market Pulse. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento trades the market during the market open Monday through Friday on Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom O'Brien hosts the Money Masters for the hour, and Basil Chapman hosts his Tiger Technicians Hour at 11 a.m. From 8 a.m. till noon every market day, these traders are with you as they provide up-to-the-second market information so that you can make the most educated and profitable trades possible. The new TFNN morning lineup is happening right now. Tune in to see for yourself what kind of actionable trading discussion they have each morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m., live only on Tiger TV at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 44. You get the Nasdaq off 34. S&Ps are down 6.5. And that action, that downtown action's starting early, folks. You get the counter trend bounce. That's over in about, that took all of about 15 minutes. Now the key is going to be how do you come into the lows, and do we get an expansion of volume as we move down into them? So let's go back to the E-minis just for a second, because, you know, we just went from we just come down 3 handles, which is not a huge amount, but after a counter trend bounce like this on the open, it is, because the key is going to be how do you come back into the low. So we got up to the 2112 area, which was ice. That was ice from yesterday on the downdraft. Now the key is going to be how do you get into the lows. Now, what you have is this. This is a trip. Okay, so check this out, folks. 2108. The longer that we stay into that, which we're at 2107.75 right now, the higher the probability that you're going to get to the bottom of that very quickly, which is the 2103. You know, now, as a bear, what I'd like to see is this. I don't want to get there quick. What I want to do, the reason being, is that it took a huge amount of energy, first off, to open down as dramatically as we did in the NQs. And I know we're talking the S&Ps, but I'm putting them all together. Then what ends up happening is this. It takes a huge amount of energy to do a counter trend bounce. If we go back and we test this low too quickly, it'll have a shot again to get into the highs. You come back slower and just stay under the 2107. You build some cause for half hour. Different ball game. You build cause for a half hour, it'll just take that thing and take it out in a heartbeat. You know, yesterday when we were on the air at 10 o'clock, bottom line is that that first break in the S&P, you know, projected a 2106 number. And, you know, it took the rest of the day, but that's exactly what we got with that 2106 number. So what does happen is this, is that when these numbers, you know, sometimes the numbers basically stay consistent, meaning when you get on these runs that these patterns set up and these numbers just continually go over and over, when that happens and that gets consistent, that normally stays out there 2.5, 3 months. That's kind of how it goes. Then, you know, something else happens with the marketplace, another pattern takes place. Bottom line, though, thus far, those numbers are getting hit, seem to want to get hit more, and in particular, just as I was talking about the ABC structures down, There's a lot of them out there, and they're breaking the B points, they're breaking it with volume, they're hitting the price projections, they're doing all of the above. When you see a market like that, folks, okay, on counter trend bounce, you know, if you're a trader, you want to sell it. And I can tell you, like this morning, just even when I was on the air, what I was really digging, okay, is this. I'm never nervous, okay? You know, not about selling, buying the market, basically. And I'm looking, I'm saying to myself, man, I'm going to sell this thing again right here, right when we were talking about it. And I was nervous, and I said, ooh, that's good. That's good, because that's a different ball game. You know, because of the fact that, you know, Apple is only down $6. That's nothing. That's a joke. Do you know what I mean? It really is. Let's go to Victor in Paramus, New Jersey. Hey, Victor, what's going on, brother?
How you doing? I've been following FCX, and I heard that it follows the Aussie dollar. I forgot who said that. One of the guys on your show, Basil or something. And the point-and-figure chart says $7. Do you think you can hit $7? And the Aussie dollar is at a 6-year low from 2009.
Okay, so let's bring this back.
Because it's hitting the low again.
Yeah, well, it hasn't. Where I'm sure where Basil's coming from is that that's the low that was established in 2008. And what I do with this is this, and I follow this equity. And
yeah, you think they'll cut their dividend or no?
This is oh man, that's such a trip. You're just saying that. No, they won't. It's 1.32. It's not enough. You know, the only reason I'm saying that, do you know what I mean, is this. In the 80s, folks, no, in the early 90s, right, this equity here, right, when, and now they were always, you know, one of the largest copper companies in the world, okay? And when copper was even, I think, at 20 or 30 cents, right, this company always paid a dividend because people would buy it for a dividend. It was a mind blower, actually, okay? And this is what it has to do with, though. Even then, it had to do with, they have a mine that is a monster mine, and they can just keep pushing metals out of that mine at very inexpensive prices. So that being said,
yeah, but put the Aussie dollar behind the FCX, it kind of follows it. And according to somebody, that's what it follows. That's how come it gets beat up so much. Because maybe it doesn't trade in dollars or stuff or something. I don't know.
No, that's not the case.
You think you can go to $7 like the point-and-figure chart or no?
I think that if it doesn't reject, okay, this is where it stands right now. If we bring it back, when you take a look at it, the highs of the low, which they go into that many times, it would be 12.57. That low is that $7 mark you're talking about. The way I'd trade this, and I'm waiting to trade this myself, is that, you know, the last swing low that was out here, that was 16.43. If you got a rejection this month, that would be dynamite, and it closed above that. The reason being is that when we were down there with 1.3 billion shares, and this thing will only do about 500 million this month. You know, so I'd wait. That's you wait. If you get a rejection of that price and you close before the end of the month, let's say 1st of August, and you're at 16.43, yeah, I'd buy it, because then you get a bounce up to $30, you know.
Okay, so 16.43.
Yeah.
All right.
Cooking,
Sounds
brother.
good.
Have a great
All right,
one, man.
okay.
Have a safe one. We go back over to the NQs for a second. You're going to see they're going to blow this thing apart, man. This is a trip. Markets, man, just blow my mind. I mean, especially when you have markets like this. You have... if you didn't notice this, you know what was really wild today, folks, okay? This is what was really a trip. On CNBC this morning, right? They weren't even talking about Apple. It was because Apple was down. It was so weird. It was unbelievable. It was the things that they didn't say, and I'm saying to myself, this is just amazing. That in fact, it's like, okay, you have nothing to say. Bottom line, just don't say anything. And I thought that was so cool, because that was just another. Now that's a fundamental indication of just how much the pump is on in equities inside of financial talk. I mean, it's just amazing. And then this was really a trip. Okay, if you didn't hear this one, in the Journal this morning, folks, there's a couple articles in the Journal about a couple big hedge funds putting big short positions, trying to get big short positions on the high-yield bond market. And then what happened is this. So picture this. Then they had the chief strategist, this is a woman, I forget her name, on for Schwab. And they're asking her questions about the ETF structures. Now, of course, Schwab, all these big broker deals have a lot of ETFs, right? They're asking her about this. Then Andrew brings up the case about this ETF structure, and do you think, in fact, there could be a blow-up? And then what she says? She says, well, I'm not an equity expert. Now, they had her on, folks. She is the equity expert. That's the thing that's amazing. And I'm trying to figure out, now, do people really listen to, number one, who she is? Because she's been on a lot. And then when it came down to the nitty-gritty, she was claiming that she wasn't an equity expert, and she is the main equity expert. That's what it was like, wow. Because those high-yield ETFs inside the bond market absolutely, to me, are going to be problems, okay? Not to me personally, okay? But I suspect when that does blow up, that is going to be a monster trade, and it's going to be a problem. And I suspect it is not the, it's not an aspect of, like the housing market and the blow up like that, but there'll be a lot of money made there. There's another article out there today that was pretty cool, too. This one here, and I'm digging this one because, school debt, folks, is the biggest ripoff in the world. The unfortunate part about it is that our congressmen, our senators, and all of the above have let those companies get away with that forever. The green checks come, they swamped everyone. But now what's going on is that this has started, actually, I don't know if it started in Boston, but it's certainly going to get traction in Boston. What it is this. As Corinthian went out of business, there is a debt forgiveness deal that the students can go against so the schools go out of business, right? And what's going on, one of the art schools are going out of business right now in Boston. And they're going to bring them to court. They're basically saying to the government, hey, listen, they didn't give me an education. They're out of business right now. Why should I, basically be paying up? What the article is about is that taxpayers are going to be on the hook. Well, bottom line is that's good old Congress, and I can't wait. This one here is going to get intriguing because, of course, when you had the housing debt, they blamed Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. It's like, who are they going to blame this time, right? It's like, and that law has to be changed. But you know what? It won't be changed when, in fact, that you have the aspect of third-party payments for any type of large bills, and that's exactly how that baby is shaken out. Let's go back over to the S&Ps for a second. You're going to see this market's going to get some traction now, folks. As I said, that 2108 is a big number. It can't handle the 2108. It's at 2105 right now. You build a little cause out here. We get into that 2105. This is early in the day. You get it's only 45. Yeah, you get an hour and 15 minutes. I'd like to see a little cause get built up here, back and forth for a bit, and then that baby's going to have the shot to take another leg down. And that next leg down could be pretty intense because you get 24, you get 22 bucks. Yeah, that could get you into the 1090 level, which is that would be some real lower price. No two ways about that. If we take a look at the NDX 100, we take a look at the 3Qs. What you have in the 3Qs right now, we're at 112.70, and that counter trend bounce, she's coming right into the lows right now. So that the first leg in the counter in the if the Qs get under 112.51 and you're at 65 right now, that's good. That's good. You're going to start seeing some real damage. Watch this. I want to just show you something because the open has the big spike, and I expect we're going to get down there, which is the 16 level. But once you get under this 112.51, that trap door will open. That trap door will open big too. And it's still, the thing that's amazing is that it's not Apple. Apple's only down $6. What you're doing is that you're getting traction across the basically the chips sector. NPXI now is coming up the rear inside the NDX 100. That's down 578. And, the chip stocks in general are basically getting toasted and roasted. We go over to the transports. Let's see what the transports are doing. Yeah, transport still can't get any action. They're at $82.99, down $32. Not that that's a lot of money. Something is starting to happen inside the Dow, though. They've kept the Dow up. So inside the Dow, I see. It's Microsoft. Yeah, they're going to sell Microsoft off. Let's go pull Microsoft up. Man, these bounces are a trip on the open. Okay, so Microsoft last night was down $2. They got Microsoft down only 40 cents this morning. After the initial downdraft, now what you're going to see, you get some real sellers inside Microsoft. We've done 4.8 million right now, and yesterday we were making a high with 11 million. So what that sets up, that's going to set up another run to the lower price points, and we'll see whether it can. So 43.23's game, and we'll see if it goes down to the lows of January. Because you had the yin and the yang in Microsoft. There's no two ways about that. Meaning, what had happened with Microsoft, folks, 3 months ago, you came down with volume, got hit fast. About all of 3 weeks ago, you went up with volume. Not as much, but you did have that wide price spread. You had the accelerated volume, so that wasn't a bad situation on the way up. Volume-wise out here, what we have is that we are coming down with volume, and that's early. We're coming down with some real juice. The NASDAQ in particular is coming down with juice. The NASDAQ's already done over 500 million shares. So that's saying that the unloading in the NASDAQ is going to continue, and you'll see the expansion also continue. We've already done 600 million in the NASDAQ composite. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now down 61. The NASDAQ's off 41. S&Ps are off 7.5. Going to be right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Gasoline's getting cheaper, folks. It's down 2% right now. Unleaded is going for $1.83. Light sweets at $49.92. We have that's some action there, no doubt. In the positive side, lean hogs are up 4% right now. Coffee's up 0.6%. Rest of them are pretty flat out here. Let's go take a look at that dollar index. So DXU5. Dollar index right now is trading out. It's trading out at 97.77. It's up 334 ticks. We have 25,000 contracts traded. Put this on the 10-minute for a second. The thing that's pretty wild about this is that, you know, gold no doubt has got killed, but it's not because of the dollar. You know, I met Mr. Andy Heck yesterday when we were talking. It's like, okay, is China the deal? And it very well could be, but I can see that with the copper deal. I can't see that just straight out just with the gold deal. And the way the dollar's trading right now, so check this out. This is pretty cool. The dollar right now basically is not even going to hold the highs that was generated out there today, which is 97.87. I expect what you're going to see, the dollar's going to start making its way back to 97.52, which gets it up 100 ticks. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the gold and the metal market is going to have another shot to basically recover again once again. Right now, gold's at 1090, and as I said a little bit earlier, the 1104 number, if you're trading this intraday, is kind of a decent number. That's what that seems to migrate to. Now let's go over to the bond market, because the bond market is continually saying that things are not rosy inside the equity markets. Because if things are rosy inside the equity markets, the bonds, you know, they've been up forever. They did a counter-trend bounce, came back to the breakout area, and now they're taking off topside again. And the 30-year, you know, is basically the leader in this deal. That's up a full point right now, 153.09, and it's going to have the shot to go after the 154.23. Now, that's the last swing point. Bonds have been building cause, you know, since the downdraft, since May 12th. So these have a real shot to not only go to higher price, but if you take out, I suspect the probability of testing the last swing highs is high. You take those out in volume, oh man, that will send bonds up to their highs once again, yields into the lows once again. If we go take a look at the 10-year, the 10-year right now is trading at TYU5. 10-year's trading at 126.14. We've done 500,000 contracts today, and that's good. You know, that means we'll do 1 million contracts. It's going to need, the last swing high up here, we had 1.5 million. So it's going to need a lot more than that. What it's doing right now, though, both of them are launching their highs that were generated since the 10th of July out here. So what does that mean? Well, higher bond prices, lower yield means lower S&P prices. That's how this baby shakes out. If we do take a look at the characteristic inside the SPY's done 34 million thus far. That's big volume when you're talking about only an hour and a half. The Qs have done 13 million. That's after hitting highs with 25 million. The weakness, Avco is coming up the rear too. So you get, what's happening here is that there's a lot of weakness inside the NDX 100. You stay right there, folks. Our man, Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up next, growling and prowling with your Dow. Down 58, NASDAQ off 34, S&P's off 6. You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.